Hey, we made this.
So I'd now like to do a reading from Monster Energy Ultra, 0 sugar, 0 calorie. Show me calories. Anyway. Some people are impossible to please. As soon as they get what they want, what they thought... I'm going to have to uncrush this can. Fuck it out.
I'm
just making it worse. Okay. Try that again.
Go.
So this is a reading from Monster Energy Ultra, 0 sugar, 0 calorie. Some people are impossible to please. As soon as they get what they thought they wanted, they always want more. Our team riders and monster girls are no different. They've been dropping some hints lately. They've been asking us for a new monster drink, a little less sweet, a little less sweet, lighter tasting, and 0 calories, but with a full blend of our monster energy. Sure, white is the new black. Don't tell Twitter that. We want all out at Monster Energy Ultra. Unleash the Ultra Beast!
Of Egyptian kings we know oh so many things, 'cause the archaeologists have dug their tombs. Now we're here to show how to treat a dead pharaoh, make a mummy that can decorate your room. First your dead king's laid on a table where his brain is pulled out with a wire through his nose. Then his guts and lungs, stomach, liver must be bunged in 4 jars so they do not decompose. Now you've done your job, there are villains who will rob, so our mummy and its coffin we defend. Build a pyramid high so it points up to the sky. Place your dead king deep inside, and that's the end.
Bram Stoker's Legend of the Mummy 2. Yes?
Yes.
Good.
Right.
Because in my notes I've got it down as what the fuck on barbecue.
It's going to put this here to remind me of all my life's choices. Hello and welcome to CineMortuary. Your fortnightly digest of all things horror reboots, remakes, sequels, threequels, prequels, and what will retroactively become sequels if they do have a prequel?
Close enough.
I guess.
Yeah, going by the Wikipedia definition of what a sequel is, Alien is technically now a sequel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is it though?
Yes, it is. Yes, we're not going to go there.
Okay.
We've got plenty of other business to attend to first. I am Dave, and with me as... Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Gas. As always, Christopher Johnson.
Hello.
Didn't know what to do, still responded.
No.
And it's...
Did you enjoy your kebab?
I've not finished. I'm going to do.
Yeah, is it only repeating on you? Is that the problem?
Yes, it's remeating on me.
Repeating.
Yeah, and once you've gone, I'm going to get an earful, because I specifically asked for Nutella and banana sandwiches for tea. I do soul food.
And you had a kebab instead?
No, I had the sandwich as well.
Okay.
And it is the grand return. You've not been with us for such a long time. It's salmon fishing in the Rob Yeomans. How's it going?
Hello, Dave. I'm very well. How are you, mate?
I'm all right.
Good lad.
I'm in a burst of activity right now.
You are. You're going to crash in 10 minutes, so let's get this wrapped up.
Yeah.
Shit and popcorn.
Absolutely. As soon as you get your notes in, I'm sitting back. So
Right, good.
yes. And this week, I am in the chair that Armitage Shanks made.
Yes, you are. You are.
And it is Bram Stoker's The Legend of the Mummy, DOS.
Oh, that's a film I've heard of.
That's 3 films I've heard of.
None of which are the same film, though.
No.
Fucking not, no.
No, so you know Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Yeah.
It's not that,
No.
thankfully.
So what is it then?
Well, you know Brendan Fraser's The Mummy?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not that.
Right.
So what is it?
It's an animated menu where the eyeball blinks. It's people that were stunt doubles for the cast of Hackers. that have been squished onto the back of the DVD case.
There's some damn fine squishing as well.
Damn fine squishing. So this, I guess by the time this comes out, people might have forgotten the backstory behind this. So, wonderful backstory, so many stories. Myself and Eleanor bought a video off a guy that used to run a video shop in town. And it was called Talisman. And it starred Zack, the Power Ranger, former Power Ranger at this point.
Yep.
And someone else, and some other people.
Oh, yeah, I love some other people
Some
in
other
that
people,
film.
yeah.
In that film, yeah.
With a boarding school type situation with guys taking their tops off and doing loads of press ups, and all of this now is starting to make sense with who the director is. Featuring some of the worst fire and lightning effects I've ever seen.
Wow.
Like, it's the worst film I've ever seen.
Even
Like,
worse,
people go, I saw the Avengers 2 and it's the worst film I've ever seen. Yeah, this was just one vile, tedious task after another was sitting through this.
Go on then, Wilson. Say your inevitable next line.
No.
Was it as bad as The Exorcist 2?
Talisman is worse than The Exorcist 2, but it's not a sequel. It is worse.
Ooh, I'm going to have to watch that now.
Yeah, it's worse.
Just
Your
see
blood
what-
pressure drops. You start slipping into some sort of torpid state kind of thing just to get through it. But I thought, since Rob laid down the gauntlet with Exorcist 2,
Yep.
the three-fingered rusty gauntlet,
Yeah.
I would try and
that.
find something that was worse.
Dave,
What?
can I just say right now, you are not allowed a redemption arc.
Don't need one.
That's my gimmick.
Yeah, no. Yeah. All right,
Is
mate.
it, Rob? Because I've not seen it yet.
Reggie?
Cool surprise.
Colour me unfucking surprised.
Colour me not interested. So I went on this guy's IMDb page, and lo and behold, in the 80s he was a gay porn director. Fair play, got to make a living.
Yep.
Interesting. Then in the 90s he started making shash horror.
Yes.
Like really bad horror.
Of which this is an entry into that Panathan.
Yes.
Oh, is it? It is. Spoiler. So he is.
And towards the end of the 90s and the noughties, he adopted a woman's name, Heather something or other, to make seasonal children's movies, like Santa Paws 5, and Air Bud 14, which is not an exaggeration. There are about 18 Air Bud movies now.
Oh, my God.
Where he just does different sports.
How does he get that job? Because isn't Air Bud like a Disney property?
Yeah, but we're like a dozen films in at this point.
Yeah, but so surely Disney are looking at our guy's filmography and thinking, better not.
I mean, we've all seen this film. Just imagine this, but like you just swap out the mummy with a dog in a like basketball jersey,
Aw.
and then you swap out sexually frustrated teenagers with kids, and then swap out the police officer and their tutor at university with parents.
Well, I was with you with a dog bit, the rest of it can go fuck itself.
Yeah,
but
fair enough. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I came across this. It is a sequel to his first movie. He did The Mummy 1, I think, and this is a sequel to that. And obviously, it's not Bram Stoker's.
No, it's not, because that's the wrong book, isn't it?
Yes, well, Bram Stoker never wrote a mummy book.
No.
Well, no, exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. He wrote
Yeah.
Dracula, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
Yeah. This was legendarily hard to get hold of.
Yes, it
Excuse
was.
me.
It was.
I bought a copy from Germany on eBay. Nowhere else had it. Nowhere had it for download.
Yeah.
Took me 2 hours to rip it because it's 2019 and a DVD ripper just doesn't do what you want it to do. So you want me to take that off that? Yeah. No, I can't do it. Copy protection, yeah. Right, okay. So I've now got WinDVD 2005 on my laptop.
My laptop's out.
Yeah. Trying to send fucking credit card information to some long dead servers in Turkey. Fucking spyware everywhere. It now takes like 8 hours to boot up. And then I goes on holiday to Whitby, and every charity shop I go in, there's a copy for 50p. So I fucking bought more, didn't I?
Of course you did.
So this week, we are going to do a giveaway. Absolutely.
Who wants to win 6 copies of this film?
Exactly. Yeah. And I got it's a buy one, get one free, so I got a copies of Rutger Hauer and Mark Dacascos's Armageddon. Which is
Fuck's sake.
Says everything you need to know about me.
Modern day.
So, how are we going to do this? How do you want to do it? We can't do a question and answer because people will just Google stuff.
Well, Chris, you're the master of the competitions. How do you suggest doing this?
Yeah, media, Chris.
Oh God, on the spot or what?
Anyone that comes round to my house can have it.
Basically. How about we have it? Follow us on Twitter at CineMortuary, and we'll have a tweet to
raffle.
retweet. Yeah,
Raffle, online raffle.
We'll basically do a raffle.
Yes,
yeah.
raffle.
I'll have information up when this episode gets aired. So yeah,
Absolutely. We'll,
just do what the Twitter says.
Draw your name out of a bedpan.
Yeah,
Nice one. On that note, that's why I chose it, because I'm a difficult cunt. That's the long and storied career of David Cocktail, or whatever he's called.
David Cocktail. That was his real name.
Let's just... Oh, Chris, how long did you say the intro credits were?
3 minutes and 20.
Absolutely. This is a 1 hour 16 film, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. How long was the end credits?
They started with 5 minutes 30 to go, I believe. Look, just double check the notes.
Yeah.
That's like 8 minutes worth of credit.
Yeah, 5 minutes 11 to go. So you've literally got, in an 81-minute film, you've got about 9 minutes worth of credits.
So let's say it's bang on an hour, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just to tick the feature box.
Yeah.
And bear in mind what happens in this film. There's not a lot of credits to get through. Or there shouldn't be. There seems to get a lot of names in there at the end, but you
Yeah.
think, fucking
There was
hell.
a lot of people doing catering, weren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like, I love how, like, you know, the production assistants getting like their own credit, their own card.
Yeah.
And usually it's a roller. isn't
Everyone's
it?
getting top billing.
Yeah.
Runner!
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
First observation I had about this film was that really surprised, because I was expecting this to be the worst experience of my life, and I have
Yeah.
been to Doncaster.
Yeah.
The first thing I noted was that the music over the credits was actually not awful.
No, it was quite expensive sounding.
Yeah.
I was a bit shocked. I thought they must have bought this from somewhere, but it had a composer.
I still think we bought it in from somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just too good.
Like a big old library of shit somewhere.
Yeah. I remember they just used the name
Yeah.
or pseudonym in the music to cover
yeah.
the asses.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just too good for
Yeah.
what happens. Bit ill-fitting as well. Bit too dramatic.
A little bit too classic Mummy sort of thing.
Yeah, it sets up for something that you're not going to get, which is...
No, I half
High
expected
quality.
to get a helicopter shot of Gotham City and a high-speed police chase after this.
Didn't happen,
music.
did it?
Didn't happen.
Instead, we got an opening of a research team doing some kind of autopsy on a mummy.
Camera was on a tripod, though.
Was on a tripod.
Respect to him. So already I'm like, well...
Yeah. Already it's on a par with our graduation film from uni.
Oh, yeah. Big Rip Site 47. Yeah.
Ush, ush. What up?
10 years since we made that, by the way, just to make you
I know,
feel
yeah.
old.
10 years this year. Shit.
Fuck!
So yeah, apparently this mummy's from an Aztec pyramid in Mexico. Dave, would you
really?
like to explore the lineage of this?
Good luck.
Dug up out of a roadside in pretty good condition, I would say.
Mint condition.
Yeah, minty, mate, as we would say in the second-hand trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that was a Mega Drive box, that would be 70 quid. So he's an Aztec mummy. Chris, moving on. So he's an Aztec mummy being examined by sexy students.
Where they explain the differences, because it's mummified, and apparently the Aztec mummies aren't mummified, but when they explain this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
And there's an awful lot of explaining of stuff, and it fills up a good 5-6 minutes, so job done.
Oof, yeah, job done.
yeah.
Job done. Flawless technique there.
Yes, the grand opening of the Seldigo Archaeological Society is going to be quite impressive after all, isn't it? So when are you open to the public? Well, since this is the exhibit's first stop on its national tour, we have to open on Monday and close a week from today. Wow, it's a long time to stay like this. Well, this is a rare find. Mummified human being in this condition, found in a previously uncharted Aztec temple in Mexico. My hopes of getting this study program on the right foot. This is more than I could have dreamed. You students are quite lucky. Part of this, let me tell you.
I didn't think it was standard Aztec burial procedure to mummify anyone.
Well, no. The Aztecs didn't precisely believe in the afterlife, as most religions do. They generally believed that if your soul went to Mictlan, or the Aztec approximation of hell, it was destroyed by the Lord of the Dead after a long and perilous journey. In fact, most Aztec parasites actually aren't even marked. That's why this is such a mystery.
What was it? Yeah, I mean, is it here or something?
They found him in a highway excavation next to Cali, just over the border, sitting on the main of the pyramid. It was a temple erected for Tlaloc, the rain god. I'm on the team that's translated the script on Simon's coffin, which is how I got these into the site in the first place. Still working on my further translation of it.
Like, some really awful stunted dialogue here, but in all fairness, it has to be. You've got to fill that time up.
Yeah.
What you got to do, characterisation.
Yeah.
The closest it comes to characterisation here is that you get the weird dweeb-looking student, Norman, I think his name is.
I can't wait for his twist.
Going with, "Hi Stacey, your hair looks good tonight."
Yeah, brilliant.
Fantastic. Well done, Norman.
Yeah.
The thing I noted about this...
Go sniff her panties, why don't you?
Oh, Wilson.
The thing I noticed about this opening sequence was the costume department have clearly no expense spent here, because what has happened is they've got the same set of clothes that they wear for all of the film, apart from Norman, whose outfit change I will come on to later.
You weren't rummaging in the fucking cast-offs from Stargate SG-1.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But everyone's wearing the same clothes all the way through, and for this sort of fairly, scientific, autopsy situation we're in, the answer is just to give everyone a white coat to put over their existing clothes.
Yeah.
I just have this thought in my head now where they got those coats from. So there's like a school next door, and the teacher has to announce, "Sorry kids, the lab coats have gone. There will be no chemistry today."
Yeah.
I fucking loved that all the lab coats have still got the fold lines in them from the fucking joke shop they
Come
bought
on,
them
guys. There's an iron. It's fine.
There are a couple of them are ill-fitting as well, aren't they? I'm sure
Yeah.
quite baggy on them as well.
They're like trench coats.
Yeah.
And not to bring in my experience with the hour that I've played of NCIS on the original Xbox or anything, but I'm pretty sure you don't put a mummy in front of an open fucking curtain with about 8 daylights outside, just blaring in, with people just drinking coffee next to the mummy. Yeah, sound that. Yeah.
Yep.
How did they get it onto the table as well?
Oh, fuck knows. They probably just...
With science.
they scienced it onto the table.
The old skateboard trick.
Yeah. So, a bit of boring science talk here that I actually can't remember any of, and it was boring.
You remember my old gimmick of coming up with names for all of her different cast members?
Sit back and let him have this one.
Yeah. So we've got the teacher who's just facial expression.
Yep, fair.
Yep.
What is her actual name? She's got a ridiculous name.
Oh, I just called her face expression from...
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I might have it noted somewhere. I'll shout out
as
we go, if I do.
We've got VO5 model. That's Dan, I think his name is.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got a one-off character in Charmed. That's, I think, Stacey.
Yep.
Yeah. We've got Shit Paul Rudd.
Yes.
Yep.
The Rock, because it's literally a black guy who's a geologist carrying rocks around. And Norman.
Yeah, Storming Norman. Look at him being fucking weird.
Did anybody catch the name of the black chap? Like his actual character name?
No. Did you, Willie?
Dwayne?
Nearly. The only black gentleman in this film, his character's name is Orlando.
Oh yes, I did pick it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good.
So someone was playing NBA Jam when they came up with the character name.
Shit.
It's fucking quality, this, and you can feel just the lines being repeated in their heads of what they've been handed.
Yeah.
And just regardless of what they've been handed, I think they've done an okay job with the shit sandwich.
Yeah, to be fair, To be fair. So we, as you say, we meet our very limited cast of characters, and then I've called him Jock Knobhead number 1.
Yeah.
But which one is this on your character breakdown, Wilson? The one that breaks in and steals the mummy's bracelet to impress a girl.
I believe this is Shit Paul Rudd.
Right.
I think his actual name's Morris, but yeah.
Morris.
Yeah.
Fucking stock names, any name will do.
Exactly.
I was referring to him as Dawson's Creek.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one,
And the other little white fella is Joey Abs.
Yes. Good one.
Does he really steal a bracelet off a mummy to impress a fucking girl?
This is what's incredible. So, the situation you've got here is you got these students, and I assume they're college age, so 19, 20.
Yeah.
All the cast members look at least 30. Especially The Rock or Orlando. He looks about 40.
Yeah.
And the way Morris goes around trying to impress Janine, that's the blonde lass we've not even mentioned in the character list, so there's a certain person, is that they're acting like 12-year-olds. You expect boys to like punch her in the arm because he likes her so much.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, but
how the fuck is he at uni though?
Oh my god.
It's awesome, huh?
Morris, it's stolen. That's what it is.
I was just trying to prove how much I liked you. Okay, it was a dumb move, but worth the risk.
Morris, it was a dumb gesture, but I think it was sweet too. It's just we have to get it back to the display before Professor Cyphers is
I'm not
gone.
worried about ciphers. Just hold on to it, okay? Know what I know, you have it.
I'll hold on to it for now, okay? Just don't do anything else like that. You've convinced me.
Oh, fuck knows. He probably plays football, doesn't he, I guess?
Well, this is like supposed to be
the elite academy of science.
Yeah.
It's like an archaeology expedition thing they're on, right?
Yeah.
But they're on a uni campus that's attached to a larger campus,
Yeah.
which is there's some sort of fucking hidden utopia behind a like Jurassic Park style gate as they make it out to be.
And according to the DVD box art, there's a massive Inca pyramid as well, somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
in Egypt somewhere.
Yeah.
Stargate.
And unbelievably, just back to this bracelet giving act, unbelievably, the girl who's also a sciencey student-y person fucking loves it and gives him a big old snog. Wowzers.
That easy, that.
That easy. It's as straightforward as that,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. So then we get our geek guy, Specs.
Storming Norman.
Yeah, Storming Norman, yeah.
Norman from Fireman Sam.
Oh, yeah, he does look like him.
He does, yeah.
No.
You start setting some fires off.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an accident, honest. Fucking meant every single one of them.
So Norman, not so smiley, goes into queue, goes into the exhibition to see the mummy, and he gets a bit more shit in there for being a nerd. See, the science kids bully the science kid for being a science kid.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just like
Fucking
pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
makes no sense whatsoever.
No.
And then before quicker than he can say "hi carumba," he starts setting about resurrecting the mummy, presumably to get revenge on shit Paul Rudd and his mates who've picked on him and snogged the girl he likes.
No, he snogged a different girl, but it doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
Yeah.
No.
He snogged a girl and he didn't snog a girl, therefore he must die.
I thought this was something where I'd just been hit over the head with a mallet and then just kind of come to at a different point in the film, because he starts doing this mumbo-jumbo, Papa Shang style, over the mummy.
Yeah.
And you're like, alright, okay, he's just a bit weird.
Yeah.
And then he bobs off to Cyclops' office. She's got a name beginning with S, I'm going to call her Cyclops.
Yep.
Goes to her office after hours, and she's like, oof, recovering alcoholic, I'll have another bevy. And he walks in, and I wish I was exaggerating, but he walks in and she says, "Oh, what are you doing out of your dorm room so late?" I'm the last surviving descendant of the High Priest of Sotek or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, alright, sound, yeah, it's me that can control the mummy with my medallion. He obeys me now and we're going to take over the world. Alright, okay. And you're standing in my way. I mean, I'm not really. I didn't even know you were a priest. Yeah, fucker. And then the mummy kills her.
Yeah.
I wish that was an
That was a very
exaggeration.
succinct description, actually.
Well, yeah, you basically just acted out the entire 10-minute scene.
You were right about the mummy, Professor. The servant can only obey a high priest of Talelak. A high priest like, my father. Or like myself.
What are you talking about?
I came to this study program for one reason. Because I knew it would be the first place that the servant would be left unguarded. You see, I am the last of generations of Aztec high priests practicing their religion in secrecy all these years, just waiting for the chance for me to fulfill my destiny. This is my chance, and you are standing in my way.
Norman, I think you should return to the dorms. We'll discuss this another time.
No, Professor.
Yeah.
Word for word, almost.
The fact that he walks in and she says, "What you doing here?" And then rather than saying, "Oh, I just couldn't sleep very well, so, I'm a high priest, by the way."
Have you seen Norman, though? Like, fuck is a high priest?
He's not an high priest, is he? For starters, he's white.
Yeah, he couldn't even be a fucking high priest in Dungeons and Dragons.
No, he couldn't.
No. If that's a thing. I don't know, I don't play it.
There are priests in it, yeah. But
Yeah.
let me tell you, he's rolling ones all round here.
Yeah.
On all his stats, mate. Charisma 8.
Yeah.
Intelligence 5.
Yeah.
Stupid fuck.
That fucker couldn't even be vicar at Humberston Church.
Niche.
I mean, my impression of this film is, overall, is that it's basically a bunch of sequences of people walking in and out of the same room.
Yeah. What I've noticed for the way it's filmed, it's like an angular sitcom, so there's so the camera's always in the fourth wall. We never see that side of the room.
Yeah, yeah.
But the way it's pointed, like normally with sitcoms, it's quite flat on, whereas they try and make it look more dynamic by having it going at an angle, but it's still very... I guess this was all filmed in the studio somewhere, and it's pretty obvious.
I think with the... Yeah, to be honest, I think the exteriors are somewhere, like the director's garden, but inside it's all artificial light pointing in from outside, and fuck me, can you tell?
Yeah, just a bit.
And like the whole film is just basically in one setting. I know they go to a dorm room at some point, but it's the same fucking building, let's be honest.
Yeah, no one moves more than 30 metres away from the initial opening shot.
I was explaining this to Rob earlier on, but there's a technical term for this in TV, and I can't believe there's actually a film that's done this.
Yeah.
But in TV, particularly in the 90s and 2000s, where you'd have like a 22-episode running order and only so much amount of money to spend, they'd do what's called a bottle episode. So it's all based in one setting, like the entire episode, just basically save a bit of money.
Like when in every season of Star Trek, when they travel back in time to 1993 San Francisco.
Yeah.
To save money.
Yeah.
Or a holodeck episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or a holodeck episode, Right. Or one with like somehow stuck in the same room together. I think Family Guy did one of them for some reason.
Just fucking keep the numbers up, but chip off some budget.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
A bottle movie.
Yeah. So the next thing that happens is the frat boys chat about having a party at the mummy exhibition, because why wouldn't you? If you had a mummy exhibition kicking about, you'd want to have a party there.
You know what this reminded me of? When I mentioned in the last episode, when one about the girls like taking off the tops and pillow fighting.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to happen here again. Like, if these were all girls... That's what we would have done.
That's what would have happened.
They're pre-party, like, you have pre-drinks.
Pre-drinks, bras off.
Pre-pillow fight. It's for pillow fight before we go for a pillow fight.
Yeah, this is my cliche moment of the week, is the party in a place that you should not have a party.
Absolutely.
Read See No Evil 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Why you got to go to bring that up? Why you got to bring that movie up?
Sorry, mate. It's in a review mirror now, but, it'll come back around one day, won't it? That's the thing.
Objects in this mirror are closer than they appear.
Nice. So the mummy listens to the girls talking at the window, just randomly mooches around to them as they listen to their chat.
Fails the Bechdel test.
Yes, well, truly. Fucks that. And then the next thing is, while the mummy's listening at the window, the rebel, Maurice... I believe, or Morris. It
doesn't say the French twang to his name.
Morris, the rebel, tips up.
Don't even say rebel. Morris the dork.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal a bracelet because a girl will like it.
Yeah. He invites the girls to party with him. So then him and Bracelet Girl go to the exhibition and sneak around a bit.
Not very party, is it?
No.
They're back where they were in their lesson.
Yeah, well, they go for I think the implication here is that they're going for a cheeky rummage before the rest of them get to the exhibition party.
For pre-rummage.
Yeah, the pre-rummage, exactly. Yeah, that. I mean, every time I go to a party, me and Amy get there 3 hours early. Obviously, sorry, that's generous. 15 minutes early. That's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
More mummy stalking. So this is quite funny, though, this. Because the mummy, like, stalks him for what feels like an hour and a half.
Yes.
And it's actually, like, 5 minutes tops. Very slow, kind of, like, clumsy stalking.
Yeah.
Well, it's a mummy, isn't it? It's like all stiff and wrapped up. It's not got the flexibility.
We found it quite amusing that the mummy was blatantly one chunky boy underneath all that wrapping. Like, no signs of decay or anything.
No,
He's
nothing.
been retaining water in that ground.
Yeah. Very Scooby-Doo, this. Just the way he's, like, creeping along behind them.
With one arm out, sort of thing. Yeah.
All I needed was one of his bandages to be, like, trailing behind him.
Oh,
that would be...
This is what I don't understand. So we assume, like, the mummy is, like, some sort of, like, demon form. So why does it think, I know, I'll stalk around and wait, and then I'll get them at a dramatically convenient moment? Why is he stalking around? Because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Doesn't make any sense.
If you've been paying attention to the so-called preamble, if you'd paid attention in the lesson part of the film, the mummy was a servant of the high priest,
right,
and was mummified to be resurrected and serve him again.
So Norman's gone, kill them, but pad it out a bit.
Yes, that's what he's done
with it.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, you know, we've got nothing else planned. Take all the time you want.
I'm going for a kip.
Yeah.
And change me clothes.
And then, of course...
I'm off to dress like I'm in Creed.
And straight after that, we get the other number one horror slasher movie contrivance of, listeners, of Morris the Knobhead playing the fake scare on Bracelet Girl.
How many films are we going to get in a row with as a fake scare? Fucking hell.
Every fucking one, mate.
Has any of fake scares ever worked on the audience?
I think maybe the first time.
What, in like 1927?
Yeah,
Cat people, is it?
Yeah.
Cat people,
I think
yeah.
I was like 41.
I think classic horror era it works a couple of times.
Yeah, but you know, now it's just like,
yeah,
that scared you.
No, Scene of Evil 2 got me with the lift. I thought that was quite nice. I mean, it didn't get me. I'm not a scaredy cat with it.
I'll say it bolts up okay.
Not
actually.
a pussy. But it, it gave me a little jumperoo.
Yeah.
So, Norman's on the prowl as well, and they find the flask on the floor of our now dead alcoholic facial expression.
Yes, correct, yeah, she's gone.
And Janine is a name. She concludes, it must be paint. Okay.
Of course it is, love.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Because, you know, you're at art school.
Yeah.
Why would there be paint there?
Why would she knock all her shit everywhere and then just throw a bit of paint around?
Yeah.
Drop a thermos and fuck off.
I mean, the geography isn't great here, Dave, to get back into one of your specialisms, because this is all going on in the same building because she was killed in the exhibition bit. Mm-hmm. So they're kind of finding, the hip flask stuff like that. And meanwhile, our couple are still being stalked by the mummy in what is now set up to be a different location.
We should point out that the mummy's body has been replaced by the teacher's body.
Yes.
And they've put a cloth over it.
Correct.
Yeah.
But all this action is taking place in the same room, but it's just
pretty much, yeah.
But it's not shot that way, is it? It's shot as if it's a different place.
So basically take the same room, redecorate it over and over again, it feels like.
But not even story-wise, it should be this. They should all be in the same room.
Yeah.
It's
bonkers.
They fucked it, basically.
Weird.
These fine filmmakers. So, after what seems to be an interminable amount of time, Janine finally gets tagged in a
no fanfare to sort of swear.
She just gets tagged, doesn't she? It's ticked off the list.
Considering she's been built up as one of the main characters.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's sort of because it starts off with Norman fawning over Stacey, but then Stacey sort of goes in the background. Then we get Janine and Morris and their wet blanket of love instead. And
that sounds quite disgusting when you say it like that.
Well, yeah.
Soiled linens of love, yes, Wilson. Yeah,
sounds about right. So it's just weird that Murray comes behind and just goes stab, and that's it. There's not even any real music or anything. Just
just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's just so by the numbers procedural kind of. This is the next thing that should happen. Let's do that.
The other thing I want to point out as well, because for the next scene they finally justify it, but the lights have not been on this entire time in the building.
Fuck me, this plot device.
Just to try and justify this, scary lighting, or it's all a bit dark. Like, just turn the fucking lights on. And finally, the next scene where the rest of the party are approaching the house to say, oh no, we don't want to attract the cops. Why would it attract the cops? It's like if a cop's drove past, I think, oh, someone's working late tonight.
But isn't there a scene going on here where Orlando, again, and I have to tiptoe carefully around the issues with this, our black character breaks in to the exhibition that everyone's already in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why didn't you just use the fucking door, the same one they went through?
I don't know.
And if someone's gone missing, bob the lights on, police will come sort it out.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like, this is a little mini campus, right? That has a gate between that and the main campus. So and they keep mentioning as a security guard they can't get past on the main campus. Just fucking walk 2 minutes over there. Say, oi mate, have you seen me bimbo, mate? I found her shoe.
Yeah, all of these people are walking around the same room.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know that each of them's there. Just turn the light on and everyone will be like, oh shit, hey mate, alright.
Don't want to attract the cops though, mate.
No mate, don't do that.
There's a load of people in the same room just saying, I don't want to attract the cops. Did you hear something? No, shh, don't attract the cops. Just different ends, they can't see each other.
There's a dead body down there, don't attract the cops.
Meanwhile, teacher's dead in the middle of the room.
Yeah. Fuck me. What have you done here, Dave?
Hey, we are all having a good time right now, though.
Oh yeah, time of my life. You're having the time of your life, Wilson.
I wish I was.
We're all having a laugh.
Oh, Jesus. You're having a laugh, mate.
Yeah. More animated than some of your fucking choices. Hey?
More animated than one of my choices, mate, I will give you.
I mean, there's been a few, hasn't there?
Oh, mate, I don't know about that.
Go on, list off some of your choices then to pad out this runtime.
All right, okay. Some of my choices. Jason X.
Okay, another one.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Yep, another one.
Hills of Eyes.
Another one.
The Exorcist 2.
That was shit. Another one, go on. Best of 5.
Trying to think now.
Didn't you pick Mary Shelley's Frankenstein as well?
No, that was him.
No, that was me.
Was it? Oh,
yeah. Sorry.
Twat.
I was consult the list of
he's getting a list down now.
Excellent previous choices.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually picked anything that's an absolute shocker yet, have I?
Alien Resurrection.
Yep.
Jason X. House on Haunted Hill, fair enough.
Yep. And 13 Ghosts.
And 13 Ghosts,
actually, yeah.
which was amazing.
Fuck off.
My Bloody Valentine 3D.
That was pretty good in all fairness. That was one of the strongest choices.
Wilson's favourite, Tremors 3.
Tremors 3, yeah. I'll hold my hands up. Have been guilty of the remake of The Fog.
Actually, yeah. Go fuck yourself. I forgot about that one. We're having a better time than we did on that, aren't we?
Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I was really drunk for that.
I wasn't even in this country.
No.
Kayfabe.
Yeah. Remake of Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, fair.
Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about Tremors 3. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for you, sorry.
Yeah.
It's a mixed bag, isn't it? But, we've all had our moments, lads.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that this is not the worst time I've ever had.
I've not had any moments yet. I'd just like to point this out.
You did pick The Wicker Man, though.
A classic. Everyone loves The Wicker Man.
Sharknado 2.
Everyone loves Sharknado 2.
Well, actually, yeah, Wilson, you're not doing so good against Rob here.
I mean, our listening figures didn't like Sharknado 2.
Rob Zombie's Halloween, mate.
I did that to wind you off.
Yeah,
Set the bar way fucking low in this friendship.
Yeah.
So yeah, all I'm saying is, right, this isn't the worst it could have been, considering I went out of my way.
You did go way out of your way here.
You went to Whitby for this one.
Yeah.
Above and beyond, yeah.
Yeah, Whitby, Germany, everywhere.
Everywhere. I got 3 copies of it.
Well, not for much longer.
Not for much longer, thanks.
Twitter.com/CineMortuary. Enter now, retweet, follow us, give us money.
Like and share.
Please.
Etc, etc.
Right, continuing on with Bram Stoker's Legend of the Mummy 2.
Yes.
It's not as easy to keep cutting back to it because it's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
So
Penis.
So the next thing that happens is that at long fucking last, Morris gets the tag out.
Yeah.
About time as well.
It feels like he's been mooching around for like 3 fucking weeks. It feels like Citizen Kane this. I feel like I've covered a similar period of my life as is covered in that film.
Is him just fucking ambling about.
Yeah. It's bumbling.
He definitely deserves to die because when he entered the room for rummage, he announced himself as, "Hello, baby doll, I have arrived."
All finished baby cakes. You didn't let me dry you. Baby, the slower you come, the faster I come. Are you getting in bed or what? Come on, but you don't like what you see? Here, let me help.
Get in the fucking bin.
Right. Then for some reason he thinks he hears a shower, even though I couldn't hear a shower on the sound mix.
Yeah.
No.
Which is very weird. It's not don't cost that much to go on freesoundclips.com and download the WAV file just to that.
If you're listening, I can do it for you for some money.
Get in touch. CineMortuary@gmail.com for inquiries.
We were watching this on the most abysmally small hotel television, and the sound on it was not what I would have wanted.
No.
But at the same time, I could tell I wasn't really missing anything, namely a shower sound.
Yeah.
I would miss that anywhere.
Well, the next thing that piqued my attention in immediate aftermath of Uncle Knobhead's tag out, Morris's tag out, was they do like a reaction shot of the mummy, and some music kicked in, and I thought, that's fucking familiar. That what they've done here is they've done wrestling reference coming up. You'll like this one, Wilson. They've done the exact same thing as Jimmy Hart did with WCW music in the 90s, and they've changed just enough chords from the fucking Omen soundtrack to make it sound slightly different and not get sued.
Excellent.
For like 4 or 5 bars.
I wonder if Jimmy Hart has a credit in this film.
Well, he's a regular listener, so maybe he can contact us and let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
You can contact us via megaphone if you'd like.
Absolutely.
That's fine as well.
Yeah.
Director trademark in this scene. Young buff gentleman strips down to Y-fronts and just lies around waiting to be killed.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything, every trailer I've watched of this guy pretty much has that.
Makes a change from it being a woman, though.
It does? Yeah.
Yes, I suppose so, yeah.
Can't fault him there. I mean,
But this is weird to me because he thinks he's about to have a rummage. So he starts falling asleep like, "Oh, come on, get some."
When you're out of the shower, still get your pants on.
Fuck's sake.
Is that how you sleep?
Yeah.
Night, Wilson. Night.
This is why I'm so tired all the time. I keep myself awake at night because I'm so loud.
I had a terrible night's sleep last night.
Yeah?
I've developed I might have to, I don't know. Every time I have a couple of pints, I sleep really fucking badly now. I don't know what it is.
Oh, because we're getting there.
We're getting there now. So I might have to either change my beverage or stop drinking.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be sympathetic after you take the piss out of me for burning the candle at both ends just to do this podcast? Driving here, spending 25 quid on petrol. Driving back.
I hope you've got that theme queued up.
It's going to be a really fucking tiny, sad violin. Schindler's List soundtrack, maybe.
Don't forget to change a couple of chords, though. So you don't
I'll just stretch it out by 5% to...
consult Jimmy Hart and how to...
I'll
work around.
Yeah, I'll have a word.
So, Bram Stoker's The Legend of the Mummy 2. What happens for the next 5 minutes, as far as I can tell, unless someone can make a convincing case for anything else happening, is that people walk around a bit.
There's a little bit of characterisation, if you can call it that, because it fucking goes nowhere.
Right.
Of Orlando talk about how much he hates spiders. Don't come up again.
No, it doesn't, no, but it's nice to know that he doesn't like spiders.
But he mentions it about 4 times in the next 5 scenes.
It's because he's really tall,
and
he's really strong, and he's an African man.
Yeah.
So it'd be really funny if he was afraid of something small.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing as in Anacondas, isn't it?
Yeah. It'd been better if he'd have said, "Ooh, I'm afraid of mummies.
Yeah.
Hope that mummy don't get up. I'm afraid of mummies."
Well,
I'm afraid of toilet paper. I hope he doesn't come to life.
Whoa.
well, he doesn't find any spiders, but he does find the bodies of our 2 tag-outs.
Yep.
And gets himself tagged out as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, R.I.P. Orlando. Probably my favourite character in this film, if you could call anyone a character in this film.
Imagine the spiders that never appeared had more character.
Yeah.
Ooh, what about that guy that turns up pretty much near the end in his car?
Oh, this is literally the next scene. What? Scott.
Scott the Jock.
Yeah, Scott the Jock.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here. Stab.
We thought Scott was another character and we just got someone's name wrong. And we assumed that they were talking about someone that was at the other side of the room. But no, Scott actually does materialise out of nowhere. Somehow he gets past all the fucking cops.
He just apparates.
Just drives past everything.
Yeah.
So,
Despite all the cops being there.
The police blockade not stop you outside the campus.
Yeah, the police ready for if it'll turn a light on, they're going to swoop in.
Turn them fucking headlights off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this also sets us up with our dramatically convenient virgin.
Oh, yeah.
To further the story, and the revelation of Norman as the bad man with his, well, whatever the fuck it is that he's wearing here. Like, it looks like Pound Shop Aladdin.
Yeah. Creed music video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause when you're with me,
Right.
free, I believe. Which brings tears to my eyes by sacrifice.
Anyway, so yeah.
WWF Desire.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just watching Triple H work out and Jeff Hardy fall off stuff. Beautiful.
Which is what Jeff Hardy does.
Turned everything down now. Jesus.
Right, so yeah. So, Glasses Virgin, as I call her, gets abducted.
Yeah. This is Stacey, who Norman was forwarded over before, because she has very nice hair.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's not creepy at all, is it?
Yeah.
So
I'd like to come in it.
yeah. So
Fuck's sake! Fuck off!
take his mic, unplug his mic.
I don't know which one it is. They're not labelled. I'd have to do process of elimination.
That's not very professional.
No.
Take a guess. Pour it out, see what happens.
Oh no, because
it might be the mega mic.
Yeah, I might.
For the next minute, see what happens.
I might knock the USB out and we might crash. I'll just put it in post. I'll edit it.
Blue wire, red wire, green wire. Which one? I don't know.
They're all black.
So, Bram Stoker's The Legend of the Mummy 2. To make up for the fact that not a lot's happened for a while, everything happens all at once here. So, Norman traps the other jockish dude,
Joey Abs,
in with the mummy.
It's the fucking best.
All I can hear is the theme music in my head.
So which one's Rodney and which one is the other one?
I don't know. No one else has got the best on. Yeah, I thought it was Pete Gas, but he's not big enough.
Rodney would be the guy that got tagged out as soon as he arrived.
Yeah.
Have we got to the point where Joey Abs has a really shit shoving match with the mummy yet?
This is it. This is what I was just coming on to. So he locks him in for a shove around with the mummy that feels like it lasts for about fucking 6 hours.
This is what all Steven Seagal fight scenes look now that he's put loads of weight on, just shoving each other around.
To be honest with you,
this is faster though.
As someone who in his teenage years did backyard wrestling with his mates, I think some of our matches are better than this Rumble.
Yes, mate. I've heard about the time that Joe Green dropped you on the head in a concrete garage.
Yes,
and
mate.
then hit you with a giant cardboard belt made out of pennies, which must have weighed an actual fucking ton.
That's right, yeah. And Connor went to hit me with a baking tray, only to realise that he'd got 2 baking trays together. I'll show you some of this one. I've got some of this on record. And I've got me having a match with Gene. And, and Gene takes a choke slam properly hard way from me. Like, everyone else landed on their legs and rolled a bit. Gene took it hard way straight to the back and wrecked himself. There's some really good stuff out there. I'm glad I'm still alive. Anyway.
Weren't you the Rob?
No, mate. No, I was the outlaw.
The outlaw. But your special move was a backhand slap, wasn't it?
That was one of them, yeah. Choke slam,
you've got
backhand
massive
slap
hands.
was a Jericho.
Well,
Yeah.
What? Did you like put food in someone's mouth or whatever? Choke, you just go, there.
Imagine a reverse Walter
Yeah.
on the back instead of the front. That's what it was. Well, it was more like, the Big Show, when he used to slap people in the tits in the corner. It was like that, but reversed.
He's got big hands, hasn't he? Especially when he was a kid. His hands probably grew first.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like getting it with a banana tree.
Hands like malignant frying pans, as Michael Cole said.
Oh, fuck off, Michael Cole. Bram Stoker's The Legend of the Mummy.
What were the rest
2.
of the names were? What was Connor and Joe, and can you remember their names?
Joe's was The Machine.
Yeah, fair play.
The Machine, Joe Green. And Connor's was Ryan James, which is really boring because that's his 2 middle names.
But that does sound like a good guy wrestler, though.
Yeah.
Was he thinking of Roadblock at the time?
Probably, yeah. And Gene's was Hunt, rhymes with. I've added the last bit. He just called himself Hunt.
Yeah, that's good.
So there we go.
It's like Spike Dudley.
And his catchphrase was, "The hunt is on."
Fair play.
On the what? On the rag?
I don't know. Anyway. Bram Stoker's The Legend of the Mummy 2. You fucking pricks.
Fuck off.
Right, so they have a shoving match which results in, I think, the jock punching through the mummy.
Yeah, he punches into it, doesn't he?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. But then, Norman's recoiling with these punches.
Yeah.
Because they're connected. And I think Norman's doing this because the virgin girl doesn't fancy him, basically, isn't it? That's his modus
he needs a
operandi.
virgin, right? He's going to sacrifice it to the rain god, yeah?
Yeah.
And then him and Mumra are going to take over the world together.
Right.
But he needs the blood of a virgin. She just happens to be a virgin.
Well, yeah, that...
Why do you don't just,
Why don't you
prick his
fucking
own
sacrifice yourself, you sod cunt? See, this is a good review. We're having a whale of a time.
So basically, we're into the last little bit of the rumble now, where the jock guy gives the amulet to the mummy. Does this free the mummy, and then the mummy
he stamps on it. He stamps on it.
Yeah, so it releases...
It releases the mummy from
the
Norman's
spell.
grab, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though Norman's the high priest.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Norman the High Priest. Fucking name.
So the mummy then tags Norman out.
Oh, no.
And then the jock tags out the mummy, just like, oh, fuck it. See you later, mate.
How does he kill the mummy?
He
doesn't decaffeinate it, does he? Or does he?
I think he does.
I think he might. I think
does.
he decaffeinates it.
I've just got here Don Winslow.
Yeah.
Shows how interested I was at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he frees the virgin girl in glasses. Finn.
Absolutely.
Longest credit sequence ever.
Fucking wasted opportunity. He could have grabbed a bit of the mummy's bandages and he could have, trapped it in a door and then run away, and then the mummy could have run after him and unravelled itself and fallen apart.
Yeah, alas, they didn't have the budget for the effects on that.
No, they didn't.
They didn't want it to be revealed as
Yeah.
a fat lad.
Just one chunky boy.
It was a hecking chonker all along.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord, he coming.
Oh, Lord, he coming.
So that was Bram Stoker's The Legend of the Mummy 2, lads.
Good times.
Quite. Yes.
53 minutes. Shortest podcast ever.
Well, we've got to reveal our films.
We've got to reveal the next films.
afterwards
We've got to
anyway.
do our
We've
final
got to do our
thoughts. We've
final
got to do our
thoughts,
shit.
yeah.
Popcorn with fire.
Yeah, I'm sure we can slip in some wrestling as well.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Fire.
So, Roberto Del Rio.
Yes, mate.
Fear of you copying Chris's results.
Right.
How many petrified... Excuse me.
Sorry.
How many petrified turds would you like to... how shit is it, Rob?
Just look over. See what
Chris!
Oh, sorry.
I've changed my mind from that. I'm going to take a step down. I did have 10 written down, but I'm going to go for 9.
Yeah?
9 turds. Come on, he's fucking shit in it.
It is shit.
It's really shit.
You got to hold that 10 spot though, ain't you?
Yeah, exactly. So,
So
yeah,
in-
9.
Because I thought this was going to be a 10. It's not a 10 for me, though. I don't know why.
But yeah, 9 turds.
9
sorry.
turds.
9
Yeah,
turds. 9 turds.
Justify yourself.
I mean, I feel like the film does it for me. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of people running around the same room, but they're unable to identify the fact that they're all in the same room. for what felt like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But was actually an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, less credits.
Minus 9 minutes worth of credits, yeah.
So that's my raison d'etre for the...
raison d'etre.
Raison d'etre for the turds.
Sound, yeah.
Popcorn.
Yeah, popping candies, mate.
I had a couple of moments of enjoyment.
Yeah.
So, like, I quite enjoyed the mummy getting punched through. Always enjoyed decaffeination. Bonus points for Norman's second costume.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of, quite funny moments in there.
Yeah.
But largely, it was incredibly dull for him. And it, like I say, it did feel like I was watching one of the less enjoyable series of 24. In that 24 was fucking great when it was great, but a 24 episode series is fucking long when it's not a good one.
Yeah, man.
And that's what it felt like. So 3 popcorns.
Oh, goodness.
So that's 9-3 from me.
9-3. Okay.
Me.
Yeah, you.
Yep. So turds, I'm gonna go with a 7.
Ooh, hey.
He's found something he liked.
Most of the problem with this film is that they clearly didn't have enough money for what they wanted to do.
Well, they never had any money from the get-go, I don't think.
No, this was clearly... It wouldn't surprise me if the budget for this was $1,000. 2 at a push.
Yeah.
They did a good job of what they could, and in all fairness, I was impressed, given the lack of money, with, like, for example, the lighting. Lighting up, like, the darker scenes. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, and, like, with the lighting and everything, they pulled it off quite well. Mm-hmm. It's just because they can't do anything, and the actors just given too much dialogue that's way beyond their ability.
Yeah.
And there's just no form of momentum, and they don't even try to do things like characterisation, which, when you're writing a script, it doesn't cost money to have nuance to your character, and they just didn't even have a go.
No, I mean, accidentally it will happen. It should do.
they couldn't even be bothered for most of the films to have Norman and Stacey to even build it up. They forget about Stacey, bear in mind she's like the girl, like the final girl. They don't even bother with her for like a good 45 minutes.
She is lying down on that slab for a good 3 minutes off camera,
Yeah.
and then she just fucking whacks up at the end when Joey Abs comes in to untie her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They concentrate more on Morris and Janine for some reason, and so let's say the script was a mess. So 7, I think, is probably fair. A terrible effort, but
Terrible effort, but an effort nonetheless.
But an effort nonetheless. It felt sincere enough as a film.
Yeah.
Popcorns, I can't go any further than a 2.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play.
It was another one like the last episode. It was one of the shortest. In fact, it's probably...
I think this is the shortest film we've done.
Taking away the credits is easily the shortest film we've done.
Yeah, it's an hour and 5 without the credits in it, to be fair.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It felt like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It did do.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I can't go any further than that.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Dave? In terms of popcorns?
It was not as shit as I was hoping.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be worse.
I did. I think that's the main problem with this.
Like, the trailer made it look worse than the film was. I thought this was going to be like a student film.
When you showed us the trailer, I thought, okay, we've got a rival to Amityville 4.
Yeah.
In the 10-10 factor.
Yeah. Or like, it's going to be one of them HBO dramas that lasts 8 hours over several days or something like that.
Yeah.
That was just going to be tedious to the point where I would probably just skip to the end and pretend I knew what was going on. But it was... it was an effort. And I think they shot it in a weekend or something. And they spent, probably a few grand on it. That's it, the amount of caterers they had on site.
Yeah.
You have craft services there.
Yeah, and they shot it in Mexico to save the money. And this guy churns out like 40 of these a year.
Yeah.
And makes a solid living on it. So he knows what he's doing. He just makes literally the bare minimum shit he can. Like, there's a picture. Puts it on a DVD or Sci-Fi Channel, makes some money.
Yeah.
I quite like the spirit of it, to be honest. It's just so fucking honest with itself.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a mummy, it's on the table. Off you fuck. So shit rating, I think I'll go with a 7.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't really want to be too hard on it, because it's like, well, there's low-hanging fruit, and then there's fruit that's just on the floor.
Yeah, that's why I went with 7 as well. Like I said, it felt sincere enough with its intentions.
Yeah.
It was what it wanted to be, and so that's fine.
Yeah. Popcorn. I was on holiday. It was my anniversary. We cuddled all the way through it. I found 2 more copies when I thought it was impossible to find. There's a bit of a story to it. I'm going to say a 4.
Ooh.
A generous 4.
Very generous.
Very generous.
Yeah. It was alright. I laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed. You can shout over it and not miss anything. Yeah. 7 and a 4.
Well,
yeah.
There we go then.
I'm sorry, guys. I will dig deeper next time.
No, you don't have to do that, really. It's fine.
No arcs, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, I'm not going to do a story arc. I'm going to redeem my story arc in this next pick, though.
Right, okay.
That means you pick something worse. More obscure. We're going back to Daily Motion, probably. We'll find out, won't we? I suppose it's that time, isn't it?
It is.
It is that time.
You better go first, don't you, really?
Ring the dinner bell, Willie.
Well, for the next film choice, then, I think I was always going to pick this when it became available. So I think we've got to go with latest Halloween film.
Yeah!
You've not seen it yet, have you?
I've not actually seen it. I didn't get to cinema in the end to see it in the end, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think it's... might as well strike iron while it's relatively hot.
Yeah.
Well, about 3 months' time yet.
Well, well, that's what we get for recording 9 episodes in advance. So there we go.
True. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Kayfabe.
Very good.
Hello and welcome to... What month is it? Is it May now?
Yes, May.
Yes.
Welcome
May.
to 2019.
May.
Oh, yeah,
It's my birthday. This might be out around about my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Bob.
Thank you.
I got you nothing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, I've got, for my next pick, I've gone both for something that I think will be enjoyable fun rather than pain. It's not going to be an Exorcist 2 situation. I've also gone statistical again.
Oh, God.
What did you do, Ray?
Right.
What did you do?
Oh, God.
For my next episode, we are going to be enjoying the appearance for the first time on the podcast of the highest scoring in terms of kills serial killer in horror movie history.
Jason X again.
We are having a debut on the podcast of Death for its Final Destination 3.
Oh, I just fucking watched that on Prime.
Money.
Free Willy.
Which is the reason why I picked it. That was one of the reasons why I picked it, because I thought it'd be a laugh to get Death involved.
Yeah.
And also it's got some really top-end kills, one of which is one of my all-time favourite.
Is it the nail gun?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Not seen it. Looking forward to it.
It's on Prime, so...
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
No piracy.
Yeah.
Unless...
Dave.
Well, we're all having a nice time with these next picks, aren't we?
Not for much longer, are we? I don't think.
God.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, it's going to be fun.
Fuck.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good old time.
Is it available anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
Easily available.
Which country?
Any.
Yeah.
It's not stupidly left field or anything like that. It's not a okay. It's not a sequel to like something that was scrawled on the wall of a toilet cubicle or anything that people have thought was a film because Andy Warhol filmed it.
Yeah. Okay.
It is Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse.
Oh, nice.
Which is a big daft fucking fun ride.
Which I think might be on Netflix as well.
Oh,
was.
yes.
Bonus. I know that one of them is. I know there's
Yeah.
7 now. Is there 7 of them?
Resident Evil DOS, then.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's a good little roundup, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a good time to look forward to.
Stronger 3 films than this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So please stay with us.
It's it's probably summer blockbuster season for us, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
By that point.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Decent.
Happy days.
Mm.
Thanks, Dave. It's your episode, so fuck you. You can do the last bit.
Well, thank you for listening. That's very good of you.
All three of you that are still listening.
All three of you. Wilson's mum, the director. What's he called? Rapid Heart Pictures. Wilson's mum, David DeCotto. Thank you for staying with us. And Eleanor, thank you for listening to the live version of the podcast.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Is she smiling?
Yeah.
That's all right then, as long as she's not mad at me still.
Yeah, she's back to self.
Okay, back to her old self. Yeah. Okay. I have been Dave, and forever will be Dave. And it's goodbye from me.
It's goodbye from me.
Wow, okay. All right then.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were leading me in.
No, I thought it was my episode.
No, go on then, carry on.
Oh, it's your episode, cock.
Go on then.
Do it again.
It is goodbye from me.
Bye, Dave.
Of Egyptian kings we know oh so many things, 'cause the archaeologists have dug their tombs. Now we're here to show...
Don't forget, you can follow us and keep up with all our updates at CineMortuary on Twitter, /CineMortuary on Facebook, and of course at CineMortuary on Instagram. I don't know how you do pictures of podcasts, but we're going to do that anyway.
Then his guts and lungs, stomach, liver must be bunged in 4 jars so they do not decompose. Now you've done your job, there are villains who will rob, so our mummy and its coffin we defend. Build a pyramid high so it points up to the sky. Place your dead king deep inside, and that's the end.